Alright, hello everyone. I am Triblade. I hope you are having a wonderful morning. I am back here today again for another time with some Mon Bazou. We're gonna try and finish the konig today. Not the konig that is on the home. Oh, is it actually gonna show up? Oh, good. Not the konig that you see on the background right now, but the second konig, and then maybe I want to try and actually do races, but they appear to be at an awful inconvenient time, so they may or may not happen. Also, I did order at a very expensive price because I don't know when the next restock is, and I don't know if they're doing another restock. Because some people were saying that, I don't know why I did that right away. Some people were saying that the N64 controllers for the Switch were going to be a limited time thing. Some people were saying they weren't. So I couldn't really get a definitive enough answer for me. So I went and just paid absurd amounts of money for one. So we are, sorry, I'm trying to open a Ramune bottle and it's fighting me. There we go, that was far more violent than I needed to be. So, at some point soon we are either going to do GoldenEye 64, or we are going to do, which actually I should go, oh, there's nothing we can do right now, Dookie. At some point we're going to play GoldenEye 64 or Majora's Mask, or one of the other N64 games that are on the Switch now. Because those look fun. And I see a lot of people, well, I say a lot, but a few of the people I watch actually play, or have been playing rather, a lot of Majora's Mask lately. One of them is like insanely obsessed. Well, opening Roman noodle bottle? No, there's a thing called Ramune. Here, I'm probably saying it because, you know, I'm American, so I can't speak other languages right, but that's how it's spelled. I'm doing like the funny half, trying to say it with the right wording but the wrong accent. Hold on, I had to blow my nose, by the way. It's a funny anime drink. Here, you're gonna hear me. If you listen closely, you'll hear open. The unique thing about it is the bottle is sealed with a plastic seal and a marble, and what you do to open it is to push the marble down, and then you eyeball the marble, which we're going to give that a second, and then you eyeball the marble, which generally isn't a problem, but it kind of is here because they get shipped further. You kind of eyeball the bottle and make sure that the marble hasn't cracked, which it shouldn't. It's pretty cool. They're pretty nice. I like them. There's a couple different flavors. Like the one I just opened is a melon flavored one. There's the normal flavored one, which is just Ramune flavored. And then there were a couple others, but I had earlier this morning while I was eating my leftover Chinese food from the other night. It was yuzu flavored, like yuzu ponzu or something like that. I can't remember. It was very nice. Had a creamy, if I remember right, yuzus are a type of citrus. And so it had a sort of citrusy flavor. But also very creamy too. It was very nice. Can I pick a couple more of you? Thank you. I'm not gonna process these right now. We're just gonna pick them and replant what we can. They are very tasty, and if you have the option to try them anywhere, I highly recommend trying them. They are very worth it. Though maybe not. It depends on how much you're gonna have to spend on them. I think I spent like $5 on, like $5 per, because I was bad and I impulse bought stuff because I decided I kind of wanted a couple for today while I did stuff. Stuff's coming along nicely. There should also be a couple trees that we can attach, but for right now I want to go sell that stuff. But they're sort of like a funny soda kind of a thing. They're very nice. They're pretty cool. Sorry, I'm very sketchy on these because they cross the sea. Marble looks fine, and I'm not too keen on drinking glass either. It's probably horrible to listen to. They're very nice though. I went to, I sort of got dragged at the beginning to the mall last night near me. And while we were there, I remembered that, I don't even know if they have these outside of, like, the, like, East Coast US. I don't know how big they were, but there are these stores near, around me, like, around my area. I think there are 2 or 3 that I can name off that, well, I know of. But they're called FYEs, which is for your entertainment. The plural isn't really on there, but regardless. And they have funny stuff like that, like they have Pocky. I think they have a couple other miscellaneous Japanese sweets and stuff like that, because at some point they realized that if they started importing Japanese stuff, they could make more money, because there's some people, you know, that would go there like I did and buy this stuff on an impulse, which I did also buy something else there, which was the thing that spurred this whole thing on. Was they have a little section of anime stuff, and sometimes you can find decent deals in there. Deals in the sense that they might not be around at other places. Like, somehow they managed to get like 1 or 2 things in, and this happened to me once or twice, where they'll get something in and the thing will be sold out literally everywhere else. And then, but you know, you go there and they have like 1 in stock, which this wasn't quite like that, but with shipping it would have been about the same, so I bought it there, which they had a Blu-ray set for the original Robotech, which is, what's it, Robotech SDF Macross or something like that. It's the anime from the 80s that spawned the Macross series, some of which are better than others. Cool series though. If you can find like a place online to watch them, I highly recommend it. Though I will warn you that the first one, like the one I bought the Blu-ray set of, easily fits in the category of so bad it's good, so it might not be for everyone. I think it's fantastic. It's hilarious to watch all the chaos, and you can tell that they didn't tell, like there was miscommunication between the management and the animators, because there are scenes in it where it's the same scene throughout the whole thing, but some of the characters will be in 3 different changes of clothing. Oh, I was starting to look for the filler cap. Like, there's, you know, they might start off in like, you know, jeans and a green sweatshirt, and then like halfway through the scene it changes to focus on some other one, and then comes back to the first person and they're in like slacks and a striped sweatshirt, and then it'll go away and it'll come back and they'll be in jeans and like a pink t-shirt or something. It's hilarious to watch all the things that that went horribly. Oh, it's so good. And the story is okay enough, like it's interesting enough. You can tell it's kind of from the 80s and that people had a different attention span then. It's really cool though. I'm repeating a lot of words in there, but trust me, it's cool. Me and a friend binged, I think except for the Delta movie or movies, which I think came out last year, which I should probably try to find online. Watched all of the Macross stuff because I had watched Delta and wanted to show them Delta because I had figured they would like the music from Macross Delta a lot, which they did. And Delta's good. Frontier is good. I think objectively, I think Frontier might be the best. But I think that it's either SDF Macross, which is the first one, or Delta, I think, was my favorite. One of those two. Mostly because I like the, as much as I like Mayan, or Maine, or however you pronounce her name, it's probably something silly, because unsurprisingly, people from other, places don't exactly know how English works, but that's okay, because I don't know how their languages work. Some people don't always understand how English works, and so they do funny things with names, and an English person goes to pronounce it, and it's totally different. Though then again, that might happen with most things. But I digress. But a super cool series. Super good music. Super fun stuff. Much craziness. Oh, we're gonna empty this and then go back and sell this and pick up doors and stuff, because I totally forgot that we needed to get stuff for new konig. Which I think part of me really wants to do carbon fiber doors on funny konig, but I don't think that would look right. Like, it would ruin how funny konig looks. It would ruin its style. Decisions. We also need to eat. See some poutine. I made a bunch of it while I was processing stuff last time. Alright. We need trunk, doors, hood. We also need to get headlamps and body panels, so this might be 1 or 2 trips. Alright. Which is also there. So the Robotech thing's weird. I've gone down a rabbit hole. If someone wants to stop me, they're free to. I won't get upset. But the Robotech franchise is so weird, which actually I think Robotech might be on Amazon. I'll have to check later, because I'm kind of curious now. Anyway, there's a few different, like, spin-offs and things. Like, obviously, Robotech spun off the Macross series. And of course the Robotech series came from Robotech, as crazy as that may seem. I'm also working on a little brain power today. And a little sleep. Well, little sleep for me. But then there were, so when SDF originally aired, there were 3 things, and they were all under similar names. And they're all in the same style. And there's one I want to say is in my Amazon cart or on... It's queued up somewhere. Oh no, it's on High Dive. It's on High Dive. So I could actually get the name for it, conceivably. But there were like 3 separate series that were completely different things, but aired under similar names. And they were a part of some weird, like, trilogy thing. I think they were trying to do, like... I don't know what they were trying to do, actually. I'm gonna look up that thing on High Dive. Which, I think I tried to watch it, but it was weird. And, like, a bunch of the stuff across them is, designed similarly. This is why you don't text and drive, kids, in case you're curious. Nope, I opened Amazon instead of High Dive. There's High Dive. We're gonna drive in like this because I don't feel like going into third person. Okay. Am I still signed in? Is it in my continue watching? Orgus, that's what the other one is called. And it's like the exact same style, a bunch of similar design elements. Like the, I keep wanting to call them Trandoshans, but that's not what they are. They're not, they're humanoids. The giant humanoid things. My friend from across, who I watch from across with her here, she could probably tell me. I also keep wanting to call them Vex, but that's not it. I do want to say, I'm pretty sure it starts with a V. Cannot remember. Brain is completely failing me. Anyway, like the walkers from those are in there. The things that look like the fighter jet transformer things. My brain has completely forgot all of the information I ever had on Macross at this point. Okay. I'm gonna take a sip of my ramen now. Try to gain a straight train of thought, and then we're gonna start buying stuff. Okay. So, we will do carbon fiber panels for the new one, because why not? That'll make Daniel happy. So we're gonna have to paint it black or some variation of that. We'll do a carbon fiber trunk too. Get the front grille. Clear light, right. Black housing. Smoked black. We'll do the black for the taillights. This is gonna look just as ugly as the first one. We're gonna have all these konig parts by the end of it because I'm not gonna be able to decide anything. I think of these ones for the front. This is gonna look absolutely hideous. And then we also need a hood, so we'll once again go with carbon fiber because we're carbon fibering this thing out. We do need to get the body panels. They don't make those in carbon fiber, so that's fine. We do need a bumper. Fog lights, huge lip, OEM, custom. Let's try the... Oh, rear bumper. Oh, is there only one rear bumper? Wild. I just don't want a back seat for it. I guess there's only one rear bumper. We'll put that out there. We're gonna have to make a couple trips. And then I think custom one is good for the front bumper. Well, I sort of half assume we're gonna get more stuff down the line, but I'm still not certain. And I think that might be all we need for right now. Methinks. I don't really know. I do kind of want to put nitrous on the funny konig. Hi, what's up, Daniel? We're here by, deciding things. Oh, we should maybe buy rims too. I would very much like to buy one of these and put them at my house. I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna change. We're gonna buy funny rims like that for funny konig, and then put the funny tires on those. So we'll come back and do that. And for now, we'll try to get most of this stuff home without losing it. We are gonna have to take a couple trips. Though the headlights we can stuff in the front. Sorry for being late. I was screwing around with my mouse again. No, you're fine. You don't have to be here on time. Did I only bought what? Did I really only buy one taillight, or did they all go off to Narnia? This is stuff we're gonna have to come back for. We'll try like that for now and drive Ginger carefully. No, we did buy more than one headlight. Mostly me rambling on about Macross is what you missed, and we sold some stuff. And bought all this stuff for the konig that we're gonna have to make trips back and forth for. Okay. We're gonna go in third person. We can drive Ginger carefully. You can disassemble the junkyard tire changer and you can bring it home. Ooh. We might go do that then. But we'll wait to do that. We'll try to get all this stuff to get, home and then on the konig. And then we'll decide on other stuff. You didn't really miss much. No flips, nothing like that. Oh, I did. You also missed me rambling about Ramune. And talking about how I ordered an N64 controller for my Switch, like an actual Nintendo one. Because I don't know if they're gonna restock them or what's happening with that, because some people were saying that they were gonna be a limited run, which I don't really trust. But I still, if it is a limited run, I'd rather, pay a little extra now, well, actually a lot extra now, than sacrifice my life savings for one down the road. Alright, here we are. A happy landing. We're gonna unload this stuff. We're gonna unload the sugar shack, because it's probably getting pretty full. And then we'll head back to town. Nope, don't want to do that. So I don't really think. I think that covers everything I was rambling about. And I think once the controller actually gets here, that we're gonna try Majora's Mask.
because that's the game on the N64 list that I was most interested in. I don't know why I went this way specifically. Yeah, I think that's about it. Ooh, I didn't want to go quite as fast and jumpy as I was going. Alright. Go in and peek at how it's doing, if I could pick a single direction. I also found a new and pretty interesting game called Komati. Is that an M? That's an M. Sorry, my eyes are failing me. Cometeer. Or Cometeer, depending on if it's a comet or not. No, comet would have an E in it. Anyway. I'm interested. Cosmeteer. Ah. Sounds interesting. Cosmonauts are cool. I'm interested. At least I make the assumption that that's related to cosmonauts. Speaking of games, I look back every once in a while and the VR game Chernobyl Liquidator. I am very much anticipating that because that game looks pretty fun. I'm very interested. It's a 2D space game with fighting mighty asteroids, lots of sci-fi and other stuff. I'm a little less interested in now that it's 2D because I have a bias. I don't think there's actually a single oh no, there are 2D games that I like. The original Pokemons I suppose would count as 2D, but I also probably had just a horrible taste in things. Right. Hood, can we actually lay hood in flat on the bottom? No, not really. Also pretty good progression system. Hi, hello David, how's it going? It isn't pixelated? Pixelation isn't really the problem. I'm not, they kind of lose me at movement in a lot of 2D games. Like that's probably the #1 reason as to why I could never get into Terraria. As good of a game as it is, the movement in that isn't exactly great in my opinion. Alright. Okay. We'll come back for the bumpers and anything else that's inevitably going to fall out. Or at least you really have to zoom in. Oh, I see. Alright, back to third person. Back to first person. Now we're back to third person. Also, I really like the Pokemon games, and those are pixelated, so it's not really a pixel thing. I also like Valhalla, and that's pixelated in 2D, but you don't have to move. I think the couple, like the one truly 2D game, 2D game that I actually really liked and would really like to play again and was sad it wasn't on the GBA remaster stuff, was Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Red Rescue Team. Specifically that one. Because I played that a lot as a kid until I lost it and the DS it was with. Which is very unfortunate. And I wish I hadn't. I very much loved that. And we're gonna do the same thing. We're gonna drop this stuff off and then go back for the rest. Parking brake. We'll leave the engine running. It also has very good music. Oh, I see. I'll give it a peek later. But I'm also adding a lot of games to my list of things. You know, I just recently decided to try Destiny again. So if I decide I really, really like that, I'll probably buy the DLC for that, which is not cheap. Which on one hand I understand, but on the other hand I don't. But, you know. I also realized that I forgot basically everything about that game. Though I didn't really know much story-wise about, well, I knew the gist of the story, but a lot of the deeper points were probably lost on me, because I am a Luddite. Right? Yeah, that's the word I'm looking for. We'll sit here for a couple seconds. That probably sounded very disturbing, and I apologize for that. Do I apologize? I sort of apologize for that. Alright. Off we go. Interesting. Sort of killed the engine there, but that's fine. Back to the thing. I think we're gonna try. I think the next game up on the list is Morrowind, and then after Mon Bazou finishes, or maybe just thrown in randomly, it's probably gonna be bits of Majora's Mask. But that game will probably be a nightmare to watch me play, since there are puzzles and whatnot in it. Though I should check the GBA remaster stuff on the Switch to see if they added any of the mystery dungeons. Maybe I should just go on Amazon and see if I can find a copy of that. That being Mystery Dungeon Red Rescue Team. That'd be pretty cool. It's a fun game. I remember, because I'm pretty sure I had that before I had internet. Right? Yeah, I'm pretty sure I had and lost that before we had internet at my house. And so I had tried for hours going, like, starting new games over and over and over and over again, because I wanted to be a Trico. And I don't think I ever... Are you serious? I don't think I ever succeeded in getting a Trico. I know I got it. I know the last time I had played, I was a Squirtle, I believe. Squirtles are cool. Those things are not going to stay back there at all. I'm going to have to slow down to a crawl around turns. This is horrible. Yeah, I don't think I ever succeeded in getting a Trico, or if I did, something happened to it. Because I distinctly remember being a Squirtle most of the time. Which is sort of unfortunate. Which I think my, ooh, there goes the bumper. My friend was making fun of me. Because I decided I wanted to be a Trico because that's my favorite Pokemon. So if I'm going to play, you know, Mystery Dungeon or something like that, why wouldn't I want to be my favorite? Because apparently, hiking Trico is a loser move. Oh, come on. Yeah, just keep rolling. Vehicle. Did you just, like, get in there? Alright, stay right there. This is making me want to play Sapphire, so that's what I might spend the afternoon doing. So I might break out my charger for my DS and start charging and playing Sapphire on that. So that is the greatest Pokemon game in existence. And I say that and firmly hold to that belief, even though I've never actually finished the game. Because I never had one with an intact save battery. Which I could very easily fix in theory. But, you know, in theory and in reality are two totally different things. Let's go park this guy. And then we'll start chucking stuff on the konig. Like the professionals are. Also, I did connect trees while I was off camera doing stuff. Can I convince you to like sit there and actually be appropriate? Probably not. Okay. Doesn't look like it's moving. Oh, also I found the jacket got teleported over there after last time. Alright, that's doing good. It's all processing and going away. Oh, we should have some maple syrup while we're over here. Beautiful. Alright, let's go start plonking stuff on the konig, and then tomorrow we'll get tires and rims and bring them back, and then we will try and go get the tire thing. And it will be a grand time. Alright. We'll turn our lights on. Oh yeah, I sure do hope I don't need too many bolts. Because I didn't get any more. Okay. Let's start with the... Well, the back seat... For starters... we want the back seat, the trunk, and the doors. Those are the necessities. Nothing else matters. We should have also gotten a couple more race seats, but we can get those another time. Put the doors on. Do we not have to bolt those? Oh no, we do have to bolt those in. Then we'll put the trunk on. And get that bolted in, and then we'll go to sleep. So I just started approaching a pirate base and my radar lit up with like 5 targets. It's what guns are for. Just broadside the suckers. Give me the bolt. Okay, there's a second one down there. Stop that. They could probably get away with, but the one on there will be nice and put 2 on. Okay. Yes. All right. And then we've got what? 5 bolts left? 5 or 6? Yep. Thank you. Ooh, the next thing we should put on is headlights. Stop. Headlight, please. Do I have to put the grill on first? I shouldn't. Left. Oh. Take that off. We don't have the stuff for that. Taillight, taillight, clear. Excuse me. Actually, you know, on the list of things we should only put 1 bolt on. Half the bolts on it's those, not the trunk. Beautiful. Look at all those door panels and things. Alright, let's go sleepy weepy. I only have shield in the front. Well, just outrange them. Assuming you can. Outranging is always the best option. Here, I'll mute this time. See, there you go. No funny sounds. Let's save 2. Oh no, they have shield disabler weapons. Run. If you can't run solid 070, my friend, you are now pirate bait. Hoo ha ha. But I have deck cannons. Basically, they are screwed. Oh, I see. Good, 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 good. Alright, let's go get our trucky wucky. Then we'll go to town. We'll sell the stuff we have, and then buy more bolts and things for the konig. They are dead lovely, as all pirates should be. Unless, of course, you're the pirate, at which point, it's the military forces that should be removed. Right. Let's go sell the stuff. We'll get another chair. And we'll buy... Actually, we might as well buy 2 more chairs, just because. Should we? No. No, no, no. Only 1 more chair. A chair, tires, and rims. Which actually is safe space. We could just put the tires on the rims and then take them off later. Because we do possess the technology. We are a technologically advanced people. Even though we're driving a truck from the 70s or 80s, we are extremely advanced technologically. And we know not to use impact guns on stainless through bolts. Because we know that that will just trash the threads. Because we're smart. You know? Or that if we are doing something like that, we hold the bolt with a wrench and then put the nut on with the impact gun. But that's beside the point. Oh yeah, I was gonna buy the soldering iron for the radio put together stream, but they didn't have any in stock, so I have to I'm gonna wait and order it at some point. Maybe Saturday, depending on what happens. But at the same time, I need to order stuff to run an Ethernet cable to my garage, because I don't really want to solder stuff in my room. It would end very poorly. I also don't have very good ventilation in here for stuff like that. I would have to bring in like a brick or something to solder on so I don't trash my desk. Cause I don't really like doing that kind of stuff. I want my desk to stay nice. Cause nice desks are expensive and a pain to move. Give me the nuts and bolts and other things. Imagine if you had to buy nuts too in this game. He went 70k, so ideally next week we'll probably be able to do that. So I kind of like those rims, but we have a pair of those at home. While we're here, we'll try that, and then just a pitch black one too. And we'll see which of those we like more when we get back. Is there anything over here? No? Okay. Alright. Now we're off to the land of tires and rims. And rims and tires. We will put... we're gonna... Oh, nope. Do this for right now. Just to get them home. Safe and sound. We'll put them on the rims here, like intelligent peoples. Also, seating tires and rims is a pain. I don't like doing it. I've done it all of like 2 times. And I don't like it. It's one big pain in the butt. Stop that. Right. So while that's doing that, we'll chuck these outside. Like professionals. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Back there. Oh, we'll put all 4 of them back there. And we'll be sure to gun it on the way home and drive like a Looney Tune. Because that's how we live our lives. Nope. Alright. Then we'll empty the syrup tank and try and get the... disassemble the thing at the scrapyard and bring it back. And that way we'll have a tire press at home. And we won't have to worry about, you know, the logistics of tires. Stupid car. Stupid old Crown Vic thing. Everyone who drives a Crown Vic doesn't know how to drive. Geez, I assume that was a Crown Vic. It could have been a Neon, perhaps. I didn't really get a good look at it. I was busy hollering at it and making sure my tires are still in my bed the entire way home. See how sweet that turn was? Man, we should be able to race this. Put a turbo on this. It'd be perfect. It would be a racing machine. Alright, and we'll do that. You know, it's the thing everyone does, and use the door frame of our garage doors to stop. Alright. Put the screws around. We'll put a pack on either side for right now, since we have stuff to do on either side. And we'll put these paints up here, because they're paints we like. I also have to, I feel a cough coming on. That paint fell off. It's very impolite of it. Alright. We will take a wrench with us, so we can lose it along the way. We will water our garden, something I fortunately didn't have to do today because it rained. We don't even, this is all grown, isn't it? I'm watering this for nothing, aren't I? It's fine. Oh, there's no seeds planted there. This is fine. No chaos here. No chaos here. We'll leave it in 4x4. Who cares about our hubs? They're losers anyway. Don't nobody need no hubs. That should be connected. It is. How full was that? Oh, that wasn't even that full. Alright. All good things. Back in and back off we go. Off to the lands of fixing stuff and things and stealing stuff from a scrapyard. We should take the tires with us if we haven't already. I know we took the rims. I can't remember if we took the tires. Actually, no, we did take the tires too, because those are the ones that are on the on second konig. I know things. I know things. Right. Part of me does just want to start driving off cliffs and, well, not quite like this. I mostly meant in an intentional way to shorten transit times. Not necessarily to be like, you know, Evel Knievel or something like that. Well. Could you please come? Am I gonna have to move you? Yeah, I'm gonna have to move you. Oh, son of a gun. Really wouldn't be a tri-blade stream without getting the truck stuck. Let's try that. Should be a fair bit lower on there. Yeah, see, that's all it takes is a little adjustment. His physics work funky in this game. I really wish I didn't get this stuck, contrary to the fact that I do it all the time. I don't necessarily want to. I have a feeling that we're gonna have to, like, have this recovered. Oh, maybe not. It's coming. Because part of me is scared that we got it, like, stuck in the tree or something. Oh, no, 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 no. Oh, oh, oh. Will it stop? No, it's gonna go right between those trees, isn't it? Oh, no, it's not. Ah, what a good trucky wucky, knowing when to stop. Wrench is still intact. We're still intact. Dignity isn't quite intact, but it's intact enough for me. So we're gonna just proceed as we normally would. And go over here to what we assume is the road we want. And we're gonna follow it. Yes, the road we want. Except over there is where we lost our parts. This is fine. Don't mind the anxiety meter just yet. We haven't maxed it out yet. Once we max it out, you can maybe think about it. But oh no, it was like right here that I lost my parts, wasn't it? Ooh, ooh. But y'all thought I was gonna hit those trees. The answer is no. I am too cool to hit trees. Getting an email from an auto parts store. Probably telling me some useless info that I don't need to know. Okay. Hello, Jims. You pull it. Key. Wheel on the machine. Alright, let's get the wrench out. Ba-ba-ba. How do we think we disassemble this? We think that I might have been lied to. It's the only one around, right? Oh, there's a tire we missed. Oh, they're just all-season tires. Did we really not do anything with the tires? Hey, what are those? Buggy wheels. No kidding. I feel as if someone was telling me about those and I didn't quite understand. But it's fine because I understand now. Actually, wait, can't we just sell these? Yeah, we can sell those. I don't need these tires. I'm not that needed. I'm not that in need of tires. Which we have an extra set of winter ones at home. Right. That's everything here. See, we can activate that. We can't activate any of this. Interesting. Yeah, nothing there. Is there like a pin in the center? No, there's no bolt in the center. Interesting. Alright. Is there anything anywhere else that I'm missing? Don't think that there is. I guess let's take another quick look around this. We'll take the lights home too. Put that up because we're probably not putting anything back there. Maybe we'll put the off-light roads on funny konig. Just because. See, that's not bad looking. Oh, there's a bumper right there. It's a unique one. We're never going to be able to get this one home. 'Cause it's not going to fit. So I guess we'll steal all the konig parts from here. Other stuff we've missed or not gotten on previous trips. Except for the radios. Good down there? No, there's a radio in there, radios. Boatloads of radios. I should pile them all up at some point. So I don't have to go around and search for them in the future, because I imagine I'll need those for something. I know they mentioned that someone buys them when I did sell one for just normal scrap. Still think we should be able to get one of those and take those home. That'd be pretty sweet. Those are the cool kinds of scrap cars. Paintable old truck front bumper strong. This is just a piece of railroad track. I mean, I'm not really objecting, but it's just railroad track. Anything else around here? Methinks not. Methinks that there's nothing to do with this. Okay, I could kind of fit these in here. Answer is no. That was the poor choice too. Oh, interesting. Alright, let's go back. Maybe what we'll do is we'll put the I apologize about that. We'll put the sport tires on. Hold on, I want to turn on the headlights. We'll leave those tires how they are and just put the sport tires on funny konig. And then swap. Just take the konig and a jack stand and do each tire by each. That is a very funny sound coming from outside. Do each tire by each at the place. Like, take them off. You know, unmount this is bad. Alright, well, not as bad as I'd hope, as I had thought. I think the lights are still in there. And just swap the tires at the place. Because I do want the normal performance tires on good konig. There's that. It's the wrench. Okay. Please don't fall out, bumper. I'm already driving so slow for you. I've taken wrong turns for you. So please don't fall out. It'd be very impolite if you did. This is fine. This is fine. This is perfectly intentional. And this screen definitely doesn't make me feel slightly nauseous too. No nausea, no funniness, nothing like that. I think the problem is other third-person cameras in racing games, you're not like, at least I don't remember it being this way. So you're not like latched to the car like you are in this. Like the car has a little wiggle room before it turns the camera, or it has to reach a certain point and then it turns the camera. Oh, look at that sugar shack down there. So nice, so clean, so cozy. I love that sugar shack. It's very nice. Very sugary and very shacky. We're gonna empty stuff out over here, and then we'll take the truck over there, and then we'll do more konig work. Alright. So actually just chuck these on the buggy. Yeah. Alright. Not bad. Be funny if that made a clang. There. All this stuff. Where is my wrench? There's my wrench. Alright. Close that too. We're decent human beings. I should also maybe like pick and replant that stuff, so it's actually growing while we're doing stuff and not just sitting there being silly. Alright. Those can get shut off. That can get shut off. Yep. I knew that was coming. Do that. Put that back in there. We'll take the wrench back with us. Can I get out of there? Thank you. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. And then when we get back, we'll start swappled up and stuff around, and it'll be fantastic. At some point, I am gonna have to like make good effort to go and find all of the parts. So that's the rear bumper. This front bumper. Grill. Bumper front. Unique. I think I kind of like this one more. So go around, we'll put everything on. Then we'll locate the bolts. And then we'll paint everything. Right. That get me the gun. First thing we'll do is we'll bolt in the headlights. Actually completely bolt them in. Next we'll do the grill. That's what that part's called. The bumper screws, I imagine, are on the sides. Yeah. There might be one or two in the center. Maybe. Anything? No, we think nothing. So we'll move on to the hood. Excuse me, thank you. Yep, wanted to drop that like that. And then tomorrow we can go and get tires on this. Like professionals. Then we want to put, those are front headlights. We'll put those there just because. Put that bumper over there. Then those are the rear tail lights. Let's get the gun out and screw them in. Oh, I just saw it. Alright, there's 2 per. Looks like, yeah, 2 per. See, I can tell things. Alright. Well, those screws are probably going off to Narnia. Let's take that. We'll take one of the yellow jack stands. Has it gone off to Narnia, or has it just gone? No, it's just gone outside. We'll take these. Actually, no, we'll leave these here and we'll buy new ones when we go to town. Those are it's actually pick the weed, pick the weed, pick the weed. Which we can get away with using the small buckets like this, because we don't grow that much stuff. Alright, let's put these inside. Actually, we can pick and plant. Well, pick that and have everything replanted. And I will process that stuff off camera. Unless, you know, we reach a point where there's not much to do, which I sort of doubt, because I think we're getting to the point where we're starting to ramp up the stuff to do again. Like, we hit a lull, and now we're going back up into busy stuff. Cannon boosts. Because we are professionals. Alright. Let's go sleep and save. Oh my goodness. I'm gonna stretch. And I might get up and run to the bathroom in a couple of minutes as well. I'm gonna drink some while it saves. Okay. We're saved. And then I guess we'll take this and we'll go pick rims and such things to put on it. We'll pick rims and tires. And then those rims and tires can probably just live wherever. Live at the mechanic's place or whatnot until we decide. I am running over here because I want to look at this and see if where it is fullness wise. Which is that it's pretty full, but it can probably It can probably wait. It won't be the end of the world to have to wait to go sell that, methinks. Is that what methinks? It'll be fine. What's the worst that could happen? Oh, we should also fill our gas can. Just in case. So we'll grab that and we'll put that in the trunky. Alright. We have all the stuff we need. I apologize that you had to hear some of that. I swear I tried to catch it in time, but it just didn't work. Alright. It's in miles per hour, right? Yep, alright. See, I didn't even have to look back for that one. I'm becoming more and more professional by the day. We could also buy a nitrous mount for funny konig. That could be cool. Decisions, and not a single one of them right. I should have painted this. Come on. There we go. There we go, there we go, there we go. And then, because we're probably not going to finish the week out this stream, because I'm going to have to end in 40 minutes. But I will get us to Monday next stream. Oh, we should go buy more bolts. And then after that we should be able to buy the racetrack and actually have organized racing events. Alright, so we can leave that running because all we're here for are bolts. Mainly you guys. Put those in there. Put these in there too. Then we are off to vehicle parts store to do all the parting. So we'll stop here. We will park and brake. Oh, I think the rims I wanted were at his place, weren't they? Doo-doo face. I mean, we could always buy more. Just go buy more rims. More rims isn't necessarily bad, but rims are also where things get ruined. I think that we'll try these and that it will be fine. Then while that does that, we'll go start taking the other tire off. Sounds like it's done. This is off, right? Yeah, it's off. Right. Oh, this is so slow. I've been spoiled by the other thing. By the impact gun. Oh, this is so much of a pain. Which I have to go to to buy a nail gun soon, and this is kind of making me want to buy an impact gun. Oh, hey, there's that Konig OEM hood that we never did anything with.
Alright, and then we want these, we'll take these up to 30. Does this game have a big map? Have you been everywhere yet? I don't, it feels like it has a pretty big map. I don't think we've been everywhere yet. I think there are a couple roads, like I think that road up there where that stop sign is right by my cursor, there's a road that goes that way. I don't think we've been there, but I think that's just a turnaround. I don't think we've been everywhere. I think we've been to like 80% of the map. But I don't think quite everywhere. I think these rooms will look nice once we get it painted black. We never screwed on the quarter panels. Oh, I was trying to figure out why there was a gap between the headlamp and the body. Or rather, I suppose that'd be subframe, but that right there, and the hood, and then the light in the hood, and then I realized why. Oh, hey, these back ones only have 3 things on them. No kidding. No kidding. Alright, that can go there. We can take this off, and we can stack it with the other one. And then we'll come in here and we'll buy another and set another one up. Hey, when can I start putting air in this? Oh, as soon as it pops. Also, this is probably neither here nor there, but it'd be pretty cool if you had to set the bead whenever you did tires. I think that would be neat. Be a little more realistic. Give you another use for the blowtorch. Hey, when did this place close? 17. Alright. Well, you know what we're gonna do instead? We're gonna have that do that thing, and then we're gonna fill them. And we are not going to do these one at a time. We're going to get those set up. And then we're going to, you know, get them set up, filled with air. That way we don't get locked out and have to come back another day. This is fine. This is fine. I think the on the subject of where we have and where we haven't been, I think the only places we really haven't been are places over by where the racetrack is. Which there's that road, and I'll show you the road, but it's where I got the konig stuck the first time I took it out. There's the wrench. But there's a racetrack out there, and then there was a bridge that was under construction, and I think the bridge was in between the racetrack and the town. I think. But I'm not necessarily certain. No, put that back in. Put that back in. But once we get the racetrack, we'll be going out there more. 'Cause then we can race for realsies. I think those would be would also be easier for me to make it to during streams, considering how much stuff, like, we do so much stuff during the day that when nighttime comes, it's kind of too late.
But that'll also be hopefully at a point with more stable income. Excuse me. Like once we have the cottage and the bunker and whatnot set up. And then open that. Give me, that's missing one. We'll finish this one off here and we'll get the bolts out over here too so we can have all the tires on and bolted up and stuff. And I think that the rims are going to stay the color that they are. We're not going to mess with those. But the rest of the konig is definitely going to be painted black. Alright, we want 1, 2 I believe, right? Yeah, 2. And then we'll be happily homeward bound. And it will be a fantastically grand day. Alright. Hopefully I haven't forgotten anything. Oh, I did want to buy a chair while we were here. Shut that off. We'll shut that off in a second. The chair's more important. They're both the same. Shut that off. Where is my wrench? Did I? No, where did I put the wrench? Huh? Oh, it's right there. Totally sane, by the way. We'll slowly and safely screw these in. There we go. I think something that would be kind of maybe a little funny for this, but also very annoying, if you didn't know, would be something like adding in screw grades. Though that seems more like a My Summer Car, haha, you loser kind of a thing. That definitely seems like something My Summer Car would do, and then it would make it a nightmare for you. Like when you put bolts in and out, take bolts in and out and stuff, you have to worry about what grade it is, so you know you don't accidentally put a like a grade 1 in a grade 6 hole or something, and then one of them snap from all the pressure exerted. Also, we've spent a tremendous amount of money on this day, and we still didn't get the gas can, which is mighty unfortunate. Well, we did get the gas can, but we didn't, you know, fill the stuff up. So it's fine though. I think that we do like these tires more though. So we will put them on funny konig. But for now, this konig can get shut off. Neutral, parking brake. I can put the parking brake on from the inside of the vehicle. Can I please get the bolts? Can I get the adjustable wrench? Yeah. Alright. And we're out. We can put the panels on that for realsies. Oh look, both of them landed right next to each other. Let's put that there. Where did our panels drop off at? There's one. Oh, there's the other one. Put that on and we'll get the gun. Oh, was that it right there? Do you get a second screw in the back? Oh, do you get a third screw in the back? No, only 2 screws. I can live with 2 screws. Beautiful. Let's pull funny konig around. Actually, let's go check on this over here. See if it's full or not. Which I have a feeling it is, which means that we'll have to cry and do something about it. And by cry and do something about it, I mean we'll bring the truck back over to the house and then we'll sleep and whatnot. Oh no, it's not full just yet. No kidding. Alright. I imagine we're getting close. Yeah, we're getting close. Alright, we're gonna go sleep, and then while this saves, I'm going to put up the BRB screen and run and use the bathroom and refill. No, I should be fine on water because there's not much left of the stream, only about a half an hour. So it will be fine. Look at all that potato stuff that I'm gonna have to deal with later. Oh, goodness. Okay. Alright. Let me put up this screen and then save, and I will be right back. Hopefully there will be some sort of game noise for you to listen to. Alright, I have returned, and I should probably, if I were a smart man, I would add a song to the BRB screen, so maybe I'll go look through game soundtracks, and here you guys can come back, which I was sort of thinking about doing anyway, because there was the one Daniel mentioned the other day. But it would probably be a decent idea to do that and have, like, an actual playlist to play on stream. That way if we go back and play a game whose soundtrack is no longer what's it called? No longer technically a part of the game license, we would still have music to listen to. Because if you are unaware, game soundtracks these days are temporarily licensed to the game. And then after so long, the license goes back to the artist or their record company or what have you. Which is why you can get DMCA'd for some game music. Whereas in the olden days, when they did that, the music was licensed permanently along with the game. So if I remember correctly, that's how it works. Alright. Let's pump these all up to 30 PSI. And then we'll swap these out for the konig. And then by then we'll probably be at a decent place to, well, at a decent time to go someplace. And by someplace, I mean the town to sell all of our... Oh, we should also make a weed run today. Be able to go to the town and sell our syrup and make a weed run. So maybe we will process the weed today. So put the parking brake off. I want to see what happens in a second. Oh, no funny physics. What happens if I do both of the front ones? Like that. Nothing. Oh. Oh, but I love those I like these rims and tires so much. We'll try the other rims out, and if we don't like them, we'll swap them out and just keep the other rims around. This looks like a goofy toy RC car. Like, with these, with the rims and with all the funny paint. It's kind of what it looks like. You can't change my mind because I'm right. Alright. Swap the tires out. You don't really have to bother remembering the order because there wasn't one in the first place. Oh, man. Oh, my goodness. No, this... I think... Nah. See, the other wheels reminded me... For some reason, with the other wheels, it made me think of the car from Toy Story. But I think that these ones might be the correct option. They're absolutely disgusting, and I love them. This is why I shouldn't be given options for stuff. Oh, did I actually unscrew the hub on any of these other ones? No, that one's fine. Also, these would probably strip out ridiculously quickly if you were putting them on with an air impact gun like this. Because these things aren't generally meant for putting stuff on. They're more meant for taking stuff off. Because normally, if you want to be, you know, properly careful, which professionals don't necessarily have to be because they're professionals. Alright. Alright, now we'll make a sugar run first. We'll go and sell that stuff. Actually, I think we'll make a sugar run, come back, and then head back out. Because I don't want to let the... Nah, that's the right decision. I don't want to let the, you know, shack go on run for too long. Which, yeah, that's probably what we should do. Just to be safe. Because those will fill up in an instant, basically. Once we actually start harvesting syrup. And it's not like we, you know, don't need stuff to do today. So we can do these couple things and then we'll probably end stream. Because I'm kind of hungry. And I should try to finish the lecture I was watching this morning. And then maybe contemplate the idea of doing homework, as scary as that may be. A horrible thought. I should also go out and maybe cull some of the seedlings that I currently have growing, so that they don't start choking each other out and, you know, give me a worse end product. Especially for the couple cucumber plants I have going. Which part of me is tempted to go plant today. But I actually don't... it might actually be better for me to plant them today. Because it's supposed to be... No. It's supposed to be particularly nasty weather-wise, so I might want to plant them now, and that way they're in the ground. And they're less likely to get... Oh no, they might just live inside. See, this is the problem. I think I'll go cull a bunch of plants today. I think that's what I'll do, and that'll be my gardening bit for the day. See if the runner beans have come up, which I doubt they have, because they didn't even... I planted over 20 last year, and not a single one even tried to come up. Which means I think that these beans are just cursed. And that I'm destined to have no homemade baked beans. I get none. None at all. I'm not worthy of them. It's very unfortunate. Alright. Let's go get stuff started. I wish there was, like... I suppose I could use barrels, but I wish there was, like, an intermediary... Well, not an intermediary, because there already is one, but I wish you could get a larger reservoir. Like, maybe like an outside storage tank. Like one that's on the back here, like this. But bigger, and planted outside the sugar shack. And make it like, you know, 4 or 5 times the size. And then you could wait for a couple days. And then make a bunch of runs one day. And then wait, and then keep doing that. I think that would be pretty nice and pretty cool. Like, even if you took one of the reservoirs the sap goes into, like the giant reserve tanks, and used one of those but for the end product, I think that would be pretty nice. But what do I know? I'm just some American. I'm no expert in the black magic that is maple syrup. I don't know. Park this, get that unloading. What little bit's probably in there. Actually, we should probably grab some maple syrup while we're over here. And then grab some poutine when we're over at home. Alright. Close that. Open that. We'll go grab the packs of... We'll grab the packs of weed. We might end here, because there's not much to do at the moment. And I want to, you know, this is about the time I wanted to end anyway, so I think that's what we're gonna go ahead and do. Gonna make a savey wavy. And while the save, well, I'm gonna yawn for starters. Okay. I'm gonna hit this button while the save finishes, and you can listen to that in the background. And I will go ahead and say thank you all very, very much for watching. If you have enjoyed, do feel free to leave a like and subscribe. I stream twice a week on Tuesdays and Thursdays. Well, actually 3 times a week. Once on Tuesday, once on Thursday, and then some floater somewhere in there somewhere. I don't think there's anything I'm doing Friday night, so assuming I get off work at a not extremely late point in time, we'll we'll finish Halo then, and then, you know, maybe start Morrowind or something next week. I don't know. Yeah, that's gonna be it. So I thank you as always to those of you who have liked and subscribed already. You guys are fantastic, and I cannot thank you guys enough. So thank you all very, very, very much for stopping by, for liking and subscribing and all that stuff. Thank you all very, very much. Also a thank you to Unequation, Virtual Trucker, and David for stopping by and chat. Thank you all very, very much for doing so. You are all fantastic individuals, and I cannot thank you enough. Thank you all very, very, very much. However, that is going to be the end of the stream, because I need to go eat and try to finish a lecture. So, thank you all very much for watching. Have a good day. Bye-bye.